Hi guys, so today we're gonna make a very simple, easy body butter. Now, the reason I love this body butter is because it's so moisturizing, very nourishing, 100% chemical free, made all with organic and natural ingredients. Now, one of the big reasons I really got into making my own body butter is although I was using lotion all the time, my skin just wasn't feeling moisturized and it was always dry. And when I started looking at some of the ingredients that go into regular lotion, they were great for short-term benefits, but really wasn't nourishing my skin long-term. So, like many other YouTubers that are out there, I started Googling for recipes that I could probably make in my own house to help nourish and strengthen my skin. And so I'm hoping that today I can show you a recipe that you can do by just using a few ingredients and get started. So you only really need 4 key oils to get started. The first is unrefined shea butter. Unrefined shea butter is really good at softening your skin. I bought this one off of Amazon. It was around $14.99 for a 16-ounce packet. And this works really well on your skin. It actually looks a lot like real butter and lasts for a good 6 months. The second ingredient here is cocoa butter. I bought this one off of Amazon around $12.99. Cocoa butter is really good in terms of just locking in the moisture within your skin. It also really helps in improving and maintaining elasticity within your skin as well. The third oil here is coconut oil. Coconut oil is just really great at moisturizing and hydrating your skin. It also helps against acne. It also helps just lock in the moisture and nourish your skin long term. I bought this one, by the way, at TJ Maxx for $6.99. And the last oil here is sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is really good for UV radiation protection and just good at helping with fine lines and wrinkles. So, what do we need to really get started with all of these? You just need a 1/4 cup of each of these different ingredients. So let's get that started and put it all into a big bowl. We're going to take 1/4 cup of shea butter. You can see the consistency, it's kind of like butter. Get that all in there. A 1/4 cup of coconut oil. A 1/4 cup of cocoa butter. And a 1/4 cup of almond oil. We're going to microwave the contents of this in 30-second increments. Okay, so depending on your microwave, it should take a couple of minutes for you to get this melted consistency, but the end product should look a lot like this. You can see that all the oils have kind of melted together and it's now one liquid form. Step here is adding in vitamin E oil. So we're going to add in just about a tablespoon of vitamin E oil, a few drops of lavender oil, two to three is pretty good. And you can add in any other essential oil that you like. I particularly like peppermint, lemongrass, and tea tree. And depending on what I feel like making, I'll add in some of these. All right, next step, we're gonna stick this in the fridge until it solidifies. Okay guys, so now it's been about an hour and a half and this is what the oil looks like. You can see that it's all combined and it's kind of hardened together, but it's still a pretty soft consistency. This is exactly the texture that we're looking for. It makes it significantly easier for you to whip this once it's come to this state. Otherwise it's too runny and it's just, you're running your machine forever. So next step here is you're gonna grab a hand mixie that you might have. Anything that's got a whip attachment associated to it is just fine. If you don't have anything, honestly, you can even use it at this consistency. But I really like my lotion to look like whipped butter. And so that's the aim that we have as a part of doing this process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit the machine and let it whip until I see nice soft peaks associated to the oil. Okay, so here we go. see that it's starting to get like really soft and broken up together. We're just gonna keep doing this. You're gonna see a slight color change happen. You're gonna see it's going to go from like cream to almost white. So just keep going at it until you see a nice soft texture. Okay, I'm going to fast forward through this and we'll be right back. Okay, it's been about maybe 3 minutes and you can start to see what's starting to happen. It's gotten really nice and white and it's starting to get really soft. At this point, I'm just going to stop and use a spatula and just going to run it down my bowl so that I can just incorporate all the stuff that's on the side of the edges here. So just push it back inside the bowl and then just keep at it for another 3 minutes. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes later and you can see this is what it looks like. It literally looks like whipped cream. If you've ever eaten heavy whipping cream, this is exactly what the texture tends to look like. If I grab it between my fingers, it kind of just melts right into my palms. Exactly the texture that you really want to have. And this is going to be about almost a little jar full, and it's going to last you for a good 6 weeks. So it just depends on how much you're using on a day-to-day basis. For me, it lasts a good 6 weeks. You can leave this out on room temperature, it's totally fine. If you live in a really, really hot place, you might want to store it in a place where it's a little bit cooler, not the fridge, but a little bit cooler, just so that it doesn't kind of just melt away again. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole process. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I really hope that you try this at home. So much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.